America has dominated space for decades. But in 2026, something is changing. China is rapidly building a space industry that could challenge America in the years ahead. China isn't just launching government rockets anymore. Private companies, reusable rockets, satellite networks, and new launch facilities are rapidly expanding across the country. A recent CSIS analysis described China's commercial space sector as growing at an unprecedented pace. And then came a major moment. On July 10, 2026, China's Long March 10B successfully launched and recovered its first stage on an offshore platform. It was China's first controlled recovery of a rocket's first stage. Why does that matter? Because reusable rockets can potentially reduce launch costs and allow countries to launch more frequently. That's one of the technologies that helped transform America's commercial space industry. China is also pushing toward the moon. Its human space program says lunar exploration is one of its major priorities for 2026 and beyond, with a goal of sending astronauts to the moon by 2030. But China's rise hasn't been perfect. On August 10th, a Long March 7A rocket suffered an in-flight failure shortly after launch, destroying the communications satellite it was carrying. An investigation into the cause is underway. And that's an important reminder. Space is incredibly difficult. Even the world's most advanced space programs experience failures. The real question is how quickly they learn from them. Meanwhile, China's commercial space industry is becoming much larger. New rocket companies are developing reusable launchers, while satellite companies are working on massive networks in low Earth orbit. The United States still has enormous advantages. Companies like SpaceX have years of experience with reusable rockets and extremely high launch frequency. China hasn't surpassed America in space. But the gap is becoming a much more important story to watch. And here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't simply about putting rockets into orbit. It's about satellites, communications, navigation, moon missions, technology, and potentially the future economy of space. So, will China actually catch America in space? Nobody knows yet. But one thing is clear. The next space race has already begun. Would you bet on China or America? Comment below.